So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And then align the back of your skull with sacrum. And activate your feet. Spread toes and spread the balls of your feet. And then give yourself a moment or two as you settle down onto your mat, settling down to practice. So close your eyes and bring yourself completely into the room, completely onto your mat. And notice how you feel at this time. Choose one area to focus your practice today. And then breathe into that area. As you go through your class today, if you should lose focus, keep coming back to the area that you've chosen. And if it turns out that there's another area that is attracting your attention, then don't feel bound to stay with the same space. Go to another area. Working in such a way that you're bringing energy, a healing energy into your body, into the area that you've chosen. Keeping that as your focus, keeping that as your intent. Pranayama today is in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot onto your right thigh, just above the knee, and reach out, you reach your heels away from you. So alternate nostril breathing in shoelace. If you fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5. Block both nostrils and hold the breath, holding for 20. So keep your feet active, keep the spine long. Try to keep the focus in and around the area that you've chosen. Noticing the different sensation that comes up for you. Exhale through your right nostril, exhaling for 10. Inhale through right nostril, inhale for 5. Block both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale through left, exhale for 10. And release. Change the cross of legs. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. And inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5. Block both nostrils and hold the breath. You're holding for 20. Be active, spine is long. Exhale through the right nostril, exhale for 10. Inhale through right nostril for 5. Blocking both nostrils and holding the breath for 20. Exhale through left nostril, exhaling for 10. And then release. Bring the soles of your feet together for Balacanasana. Bring your hands back by hips. Activate your feet, toes are spreading. And as you inhale, lengthen spine. Inhale 10. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Your hands are forward of shins and exhale. Exhale completely. Uddiyana. Chin tucks in to chest, pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading the ribs to the side and keep feeling for lengthening ribs away from waist. You're hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly, stay here, and then breathe. Deep breath. Uddiyana, exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in, pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel for opening the side ribs, opening the lower ribs with the breath, and with the lengthening through spine and side ribs. And release. Push floor away, breathe in, come all the way on back up. Straighten your, just come straight into half lotus with your left foot on top of your right. You might want to strap just in case you're not able to bring the foot all the way around. Your left hand is coming around the back and it's taking hold of your left foot. Your right arm is coming across against your left thigh. Pressing down into sit bone. As you breathe in, you're lengthening spine. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Deep breath, expanding your ribs wide. As you exhale, twist to left. Now breathe to heart, filling your heart up with breath. As you exhale, as you twist to the left, soften your left shoulder away from left ear. One more breath. As you breathe in, spread your lungs, as you spread your ribs to the side. And exhale as you twist. Then inhale, release. Shoelace pose with your left foot over your right just above the knee. If you can, ease your right foot out so the foot is on your knee. If that's a difficult reach, then either bring the heel back towards the sit bone or place your left foot onto calf or onto the floor or onto a block. So any of those, keeping the focus into hips, not into knees. Side bend, so twisting shoelace towards the foot. Your right hand is by right hip, and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. Pressing into left sit bone. As you inhale, you're reaching, your left arm is up. And as you exhale, your left arm is coming down towards the floor, and your foot is pressing against your arm. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lifting your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your left foot, send your left sit bone back to floor. Breathe to sternum. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep feeding your heart with breath. And as you exhale, you'll fold. Then inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Get your feet where they are for forward bend in shoelace. Your hands are forward of your shins. Sit bones presses down, breathe in, lift. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over your left shin. Inhale, spread the breath into back ribs and using this to open up back ribs. And exhale, as you fold. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up, twisting towards your thigh. So your left hand is by your left hip, reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. Pressing down into right sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, hands to the floor, you're folding over your left thigh. Now breathe into back ribs. Keep feeling for lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you allow your body to relax over left thigh. Feet still active. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from right thigh. And exhale as you fold towards your left thigh. Breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in. You come all the way on up and change. Half lotus pose with your right foot over your left. The right foot is coming towards your left hip. Your right hand is either lined up with sacrum. If you can go further, bring the hand around, either tuck it into clothing. Some of you will be able to take hold of your foot. Inhale, bring your left arm across against your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Try to keep the back of the skull aligned with sacrum. And then as you ground down into sit pose, inhale, lengthen, lengthening straight up. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the right. Activate your feet. Now breathe into your spot. And as you exhale, twisting to right. One more breath, breathe to heart. And exhale as you twist to right. Inhale, release. Ease your right foot forward slightly for shoelace pose. Reach out with your heels. Your left foot ease forward slightly also if you can. Twisting towards your right thigh. So bring your right hand by right hip and reach the hand about 10-12 inches away from the hip. Pressing down into left sit bone. Inhale, reaching your left arm is up. And as you exhale, the hand is coming down on the outside of your right thigh. Breathe and lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding towards your right thigh, feet active. Breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, you fold. Breathe into lower back and you're lengthening ribs away from waist. As you exhale, keep the length as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in. As you come all the way on back up. Forward bend in shoelace. The hands are by hips. Sit bones presses down, feet active. Breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin. Breathe into lower back, you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, fold. On the next breath, spread the breath and round your back and using this to open up back ribs. And exhale. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in, so you come all the way on back up. Shoelace, twisting shoelace towards your right foot. Left hand is by the hip, reach the hand about 12-15 inches away from the hip. Press your right sit bone to floor. As you breathe in, you're reaching out of your right side. And as you breathe out, your hand is to the floor. Your foot is pressing against the arm. Try not to have the foot against elbow, so tricep or arm. Breathe in and lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. As you exhale, as you fold towards your left thigh, send your right sit bone back to the floor. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from your right thigh. And exhale as you fold. Now move the breath to your spot. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in. You come all the way up. And release your legs. Coming into a seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. So reach your left leg straight forward and either tuck your right foot in so the heel's towards the groin, or if you can, bring the right foot back so that the heel is by the glutes. And then move your thighs away from you if you've chosen that option. Bring your right hand back, grab hold of your ankle with your right hand, otherwise the fingertips are to the floor. Pressing down into your left sit bone, breathe in, stretching your left arm yourself, open left side ribs. As you breathe out, bring your left hand down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. You want to feel more opening to the left side of your body. You're either pushing the floor away with your left hand, or if you have a block, you can use a block to give you more extension, more opening. Now breathe in as you lift out of your left side. And exhale, glide your right shoulder back and down away from your ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder and breathe towards the right side, into the right side of neck. And as you breathe out, tuck your chin towards the left side of chest. Feel for pressing down into the left sit bone. As you breathe in, lift, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder down away from your ear. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left thigh. Grab hold of the thigh if you can, or clothing, waistband, whatever you can. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your right shoulder back away from right ear. Now breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, you're gliding your right shoulder down. Keep the neck relaxed. As you inhale, lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, as you squeeze your right shoulder down towards the left shoulder, it feels as if you're squeezing shoulder blades. So you get more opening through the right side of your neck and upper chest. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back, lowering the arm a few inches away from your ear. Now breathe to heart, filling your heart up with this healing breath. And as you exhale, lengthening the arm, right arm away from right ear. On the next breath, as you inhale, stretch your right arm right up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, lengthening your arm over your left ear, over your right ear. Breathe in and keep lifting your right ribs, left ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you're lengthening your right arm forward, glide your right sit bone back. Now breathe in. As you breathe, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And as you exhale, you're folding forward, hands down either side of your front foot. So don't come so far, so deep into pose. From here, you bring your hands back so you're not folding all the way forward. You bring your hands back. You take 3 breaths, and each time you exhale, you're pulling your belly back into Uddiyana. So you're using this to open up your back. So from here, you breathe in deeply. And then exhale. Exhale through the mouth. Chin tucks in. Pull your belly in and back. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away. You're lengthening ribs away from waist. The belly is hollowing out, so feel your diaphragm is spreading. Feel the choking sensation relax. And then everyone breathe. Breathe in as deeply as you can. And exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in. Pull your belly in, pull it back, spreading the ribs, spread the diaphragm. Keep hollowing your belly out. You're holding. If you can achieve up to 8 or 10, great. If not, just once you feel a choking sensation, let go and breathe. Keep feeling for this length, this opening into back and lower back. The last one, breathe in deeply. Exhale. Uddiyana, chin is tucking in. Pull belly in, pull it back. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Now relax your belly. Last one, deep breath. And as you exhale, allow your body just to melt forward over your left shin. And inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in. As you come all the way on back up. And change. Straighten your right leg. Right leg is reaching straight forward. Your left foot is either tucked in so the heel's towards the groin, or you're bringing the foot back so the heel is by your glute. You're moving thighs away from each other. Your left hand is back, grabbing hold of the ankle, otherwise the fingertips to the floor. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, stretching out through the right side. As you breathe out, the right hand is down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right heel with right shoulder. If you're not holding your left ankle, lift your left hand up and then reach it back. So you get the opening through the left side of the neck. And then breathe into the left side of neck. Deep breath. And exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin towards the left side of chest. Now breathe in and lift. Lift your right ribs up away from right hip. And as you exhale, you're gliding your right shoulder away from right hip. Feet are active. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, softening both shoulders down. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away, so don't just allow your body to collapse into your right thigh. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you exhale, feel as if you're sending your left hip back. Now breathe. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, feel for reaching your left elbow down towards your right sit bone. Breathe to heart, right up to heart and up the top ribs of the shoulders, chest. As you exhale, gliding your left shoulder away from left hip. Chest open up. On the next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale as you arc your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back. Breathe into back of heart. Feel the energizing heart with this breath. Exhale, send that arm back. Inhale, reach your left arm right up towards the sky. Keep lengthening out of right side. As you exhale, you're lengthening your left arm over left hip. Deep breath. Lift your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you're lengthening your left arm forward, glide your left sit bone back. Now breathe into the intercostal muscles on your left side. And as you exhale, fold forward, setting up for Uddiyana, so the hands are to the floor, and you're pushing, feels as if you're pushing the floor away. Now breathe, breathe in deeply, filling your heart up, filling your spot. Exhale. Uddiyana, chin is tucking in. Suck your belly in, suck it up. Spreading the ribs to the side. Sit bones presses back as you hollow your belly out. And relax and breathe. Deep breath. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Suck your belly in, suck it up. Feel your ribs as they open up to the side. Feel your ribs as they lengthen away from sacrum. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Relax, one more like this, deep breath. And exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in, suck your belly in, suck it up. Let your shoulders be soft. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and then breathe. As you breathe, lengthen your belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, you're allowing your body just to fold forward, allowing yourself to feel the pose. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Coming into your abdominal sequence, you will need a roll close by or a block. Lie down onto your back, starting with elbow 3. So you lie down onto your back, your knees are bent, the hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaking, the soles of your feet will be onto the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor, bend the knees. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. Elbow to knee. Lower back presses down. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Keep moving your right thigh bone away from hip. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Send the thigh bone forward away from the hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Ease your right thigh forward away from hip. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Relax your left hip and send your thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send the thigh forward. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Send your left leg forward. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Lift the chest. Reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip and glide your right thigh forward away from the hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Send your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor, and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this pose. We'll do a variation with this pose today. You'll be doing you'll be doing twisting abs. The variation that you'll be doing today is this. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. The roll is between your thighs. From here, so here's the demonstration. Inhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. You exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg out. You squeeze the roll. You stretch that leg up. As your belly pulls in, you're reaching your elbows up. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Inhale, back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Your left leg is reaching up. You squeeze the roll. You stretch your legs up. Your belly is in. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Okay, so that's a variation that you will do. In the middle of that, I'll also change again to just both legs reaching up. Okay, so there will be a change, so listen for the change. You can do this with your feet on the floor, also stretching up. Your back is tweaky. You can work in that way. 1 foot down in that. So clasp your hands behind your head and place the roll between your thighs. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Either the feet are on the floor or the feet are off the floor. Knees are bent to start. Lower back presses down. Inhale. Lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now squeeze the roll. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Now reach up, spread the toes. Send your right thigh out and up. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Now squeeze the roll. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reaching your left leg straight up. Squeeze the roll. Send your left leg straight up as you reach both elbows up towards the right. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your right leg up as you reach your left elbow to sky. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll again. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Squeeze the roll. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Send your left leg straight up. Squeeze roll. Stretch your left leg up as you reach your elbows up towards the right. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll again. Pull belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Now squeeze the roll and feel for reaching your thighs and knees up. As you exhale, elbows to your left knee, straight to the right leg. Reach out, spread the toes. Squeeze the roll, stretching your right leg up as you lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Feet active. Pull belly in. Now press your lower back down. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs up. And as you exhale, elbows to right knee. Send your left leg straight up. Reach up, spread the toes. Squeeze the roll again. Stretch your left leg up as you reach your elbows up towards the right. Pull belly in. Squeeze roll. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. And exhale, lower head and shoulders down, but keep the legs up. So now you do this with the legs are straight. So hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Now breathe. Everyone, press your lower back down. As you inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to your left knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bones. Now reach up. This time, reach out with your heels. Flex the toes to shins. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Squeeze the roll and reach your legs up. Exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Now lengthen your legs up, flex the toes, reach out with heels, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Now squeeze the roll and stretch your legs up. And as you exhale, elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones. Now as you reach your legs up, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in, squeeze the roll. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is down, but your head and shoulders are up. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs up. Exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll and then stretching your legs up. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll again. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way and set up for bridge. So reaching your fingertips down towards your heels, brush your heels with your fingertips. Your heels are aligned with sit bones or hip distance apart. Let your arms relax by your side and the shoulders down away from your hips. From here, as you inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Now breathe into heart, energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, lengthen. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. Now breathe into your spot. Deep breath. Feel for bringing in that energy, that healing energy to your spot. And as you exhale, lengthen up. As you push the floor away, feel for lengthening ankles away from heels. You can bring your hands onto your pelvis. And as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs away from waist. And then as you exhale, use your hands to lift up, sending thighs and knees away from pelvis. Use your hands to assist. Now breathe, deep breath. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you lift up, feel as if you're sending your glutes away from you. So your sit bones, they're reaching to the calves. And you're lifting chest to chin, thighs are moving the opposite direction. Relax your throat and breathe to your spot. So tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. And feeling that release into your back. Grab hold of your roll for gate opener. The roll is placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching up towards the ceiling. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can use a block if you don't have a roll. From here, take a deep breath into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath. Now exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze, roll. Extend your legs up to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and then straddle your legs out towards the side. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll as you press your hands down. Reach your right elbow up. Lengthen your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll, and then straddle your legs. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. Lengthen your legs out as you reach your left elbow up to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and lengthen your legs up. Reach out with your heels. As you exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs up. Feel as if you're sending sit bones away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and then straddle your legs. And as you exhale, as you curl pubic bone up to the roll, you press your hands down. Now reach your right elbow up as you send your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and lengthen your legs up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze, roll. Stretching your legs up to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you exhale, as you curl pubic bone up to the roll, send your left elbow up. Now lengthen your legs out. Reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way. Roll to your right side. Left hand is to the floor by chest. Inhale, push the floor away. On exhale, come up and use your right hand to support your head and neck. Come onto knees for Dolphin. So in Dolphin today, we do Dolphin either hands clasped or hands flat, aiming to do 5 breaths in Dolphin. And then from Dolphin, we'll move to Dolphin flash prep. So from Dolphin, move to Dolphin flash prep. I'll demonstrate flash prep. The measurement is the same, hands to the floor. You're reaching your hands forward. From here, you're bringing your right hand back. Elbow and wrist are aligned. Keeping the elbows tucked in. From here, you breathe in. You lift your spread back, curl toes under. You exhale, you lift your knees off the floor. And you're moving chest back to thighs and knees. So this is your flash prep. You're going further, then you can work with one leg up, lengthening that leg away. Coming down after 3. Now if you reach your leg up, let's go this way. You're in your flash prep. Keep both feet on the floor for 3 breaths. So that when your hands down, 3 breaths, and then foot up, 3 breaths. When you change, 3 breaths, both feet on the floor, and then 3 breaths, reaching one leg up. Okay? So that's the second stage. Everyone do the first, and then in the second stage, if you don't want to do flash prep, do Dolphin with one leg up, 5 to 6 breaths on one side, 5 to 6 breaths on the other side, or whatever you can today. As you're up, hands onto your biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, either have the palms, forearms parallel, or clasp your hands. Relax neck, relax shoulders, and relax your upper back. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under, and exhale, lift the knees off the floor, and then lengthen the spine, reach your sit bones up, and then reach them back. Take the weight away from shoulders. Now breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back with breath. And as you exhale, lengthen back. Pull your belly in. Focus on reaching your sit bones back, creating as much length through the spine as you can. Relax your throat, and then breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, as you reach your sit bones back, feel the back of your thighs, the back of the calves, as they reach to the back wall. Some of you will be able to step your feet in a couple of inches. And if this is strong on the shoulders, you can bend the knees. Now breathe in. As you inhale, feel as if you're lengthening your side ribs away from your armpits. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe to your spot. Deep breath. Now push the floor away on exhale as you lengthen back. Belly's in. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Now set up for flash prep. If you're not doing flash prep, do the same pose again, but this time with your hands clasped, keeping the elbows tucked in. You don't want the elbows to be wound. So measure up and then reach your hands forward. Keep the neck relaxed. If you're doing flash prep, bring your right hand back close towards the foot. Important thing here is you're keeping the elbow and wrist aligned, but don't let the elbow turn out. Keep the elbow tucking in. So if you're squeezing the elbow into the side ribs, neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. Now tuck your right elbow in. Everyone breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, reach back. If you're working with one leg up, you're anchoring into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you exhale, lengthen back. If you're in flash prep and you want to work with one leg up, anchor into right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you exhale, reach it back. Spread the toes. Now everyone breathe into that left hip. Feel the sending left thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lengthen it back. Keep tucking that right elbow in if you're in flash prep. Now breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And as you exhale, reach your left leg back. One more breath like this, deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, lengthen back. Inhale, bend your left knee, left leg, lower your left foot to the floor. If you're in flash prep, come down onto your knees and then change, measure up. If you're not in flash prep, you have one more breath with your left leg up. Now breathe in deeply. Flash prep, lift up, lift the knees off the floor and reach back. Now breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, keep tucking your left elbow into side ribs. If you're working with one leg up and you're not in flash prep, your left foot is onto the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you exhale, reach it back. Flash prep, if you're working with one leg up, anchor into left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Now breathe in. Feel as you're breathing in, you're feeding into heart, breathing into heart. Now push the floor away on exhale. Keep sending that right thigh away from you, both feet active. Breathe into right hip. Feel the easing right thigh away from pelvis. And exhale as you lengthen back. One more breath like this. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your right foot to floor. Then bend the knees. Come all the way down. And then from here, come up to stand. Stand at the front of your mat. Salutations. If your knees are tweaked, if your knees need it, then have your towel, blanket, or mat by both of the knees. Exhale, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor, and as you inhale, reach your arms up, telescoping ribs as you lengthen up. As you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, reach back into heels, push the floor away with your right foot as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, feel this as you're pushing the floor away. Now bend the knees as you exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, your lengthening spine. And as you exhale, push the floor away, coming up to stand. Hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. Flatten hands to the floor, and as you breathe up, step or hop it back into plank. Reach back into heels, lower down, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Push the floor away. Exhale, coming down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Breathe into upward dog. Moving chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. Sit bones tucks the heels. Exhale, press back. Downward forward facing dog. Pushing the floor away. Warrior one. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward by right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Push the floor away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale into cobra. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, press it back. Downward dog. Feel for this lengthening through spine. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you inhale, step or float your legs between the hands. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in, lengthen through spine. Chair pose, knees are bent, lift your chest as you reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee. Push the floor away as you're lengthening your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, pushing the floor away as you're rising up. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweeping your arms up. Lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. As you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Reach it back into heels. Now exhale, lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale into cobra or upward dog. Moving chest and reach forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, lower down on exhale. Cobra, inhale, moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, right leg steps forward by the right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Then push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Now reach it back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Up dog, inhale, moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lengthen through spine. Chair pose, breathe in, bend the knees, step, hop the legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Now chair pose, knees are bent, lift the chest, reach your arms up, or reach your sit bones back. Keep feeling for lengthening belly away from pelvis, ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. So coming into vignettes, free pose vignettes. We'll start with kite talk. So from here, bend the knees for chair pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Reach your arms up, but soften the shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, lengthen spine, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you exhale, step, hop it back into plank. Lower down, the elbows are tucked in. Inhale into cobra or upward dog. Moving chest and wrist forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. On the next breath, warrior two, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is going to the short edge of the mat. Your arms are reaching out to side. Then from here, your arms are reaching out to the side. As you inhale, lift the chest. Gliding the shoulders down, all on the same breath. As you exhale, roll the chest forward, palm of the hands facing skyward. Breathe in, lift the chest, and then roll the chest down, shoulders down. And exhale, roll the chest forward. Inhale, lifting up. Glide the shoulders down, keep chest lifted. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders forward. And last one, breathe in. And exhale. From here, extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your thigh and bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your thigh by your hip crease. Retracting your left thigh away from you. Left forearm is onto the thigh. Press into your left leg as you inhale, lift your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left sit bone back, glide your left shoulder away from left hip. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen belly, diaphragm, chest forward. Your chest, feel it move to chin. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Now breathe in. Feel where your hands is, the back hand is your lengthening ribs away from the sacrum, away from that left glute. And as you exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Release, hands down either side of your left foot. Pigeon is your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Lengthen your right leg away from you. And then breathe in as you lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding over your left shin. Pigeon. Now breathe. As you breathe in, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Deep breath, spread the breath into back ribs. And exhale as you fold. Keep both feet active. Last breath in this one, deep breath. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Then come on down onto knees. Your next pose is downward facing dog on the wall. So you're downward facing dog on the wall, either downward facing dog or pigeon or dolphin on the wall. If you're doing dolphin, you can, you're measuring up, hands are forward, you can clasp the hands. Today, you've been doing this a little while, so aiming, if you're working with one leg up, aiming for 3 to 4 breaths with each leg that reaches up, whether you're doing dolphin or downward facing dog. Otherwise, aim to have both feet on the wall or up to 8 breaths. If you've got to come down before that, then come down and come into downward facing dog on the floor. So the measurements, feet, if you're doing dolphin, feet are up against the wall. Measurement is the same, hands reach forward. You can clasp the hands. Inhale, exhale, lift up and reach back. Coming into dolphin here. And if you stay here for 8 breaths or stay aiming for about 3 breaths each leg that reaches up. But before you reach your legs up, try to feel the pose by being both feet onto the wall, moving chest to wall. You're doing downward facing dog, similar. Try to feel the pose. Keep working on feeling the pose. Good, really nice, Zoe. Josh, if you can come down, and if you can bring your elbows closer to the wall by about 2, maybe 3 inches, and come up again. Yeah. If you bring your feet down about 2 inches and then push the wall away now, there, that's it there. That's what you want to try and achieve there. Keep pushing the floor away in the pose. Keep using the breath to take you a little bit deeper. Really nice, Zoe. Keep moving your belly away from pelvis. Yeah, exactly. Then reach your sit bones up to the wall. Back of thighs up. Yeah, beautiful. Nice, Camilla. Send your sit bones up. Once you've done both sides, step into downward facing dog on the floor. So stay in the pose until you've done the sides, taking it to where your limit is today. Then step back into downward facing dog once you're done. Then breathe in, from downward facing dog, inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for warrior 2. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. High talk, inhale, lift the chest and glide the shoulders down the back. Push the floor away on an exhale, roll the shoulders forward, palm of the hands facing sky. Breathe in, rise up, glide the shoulders down the back on the same breath. And as you breathe out, roll the shoulders forward. Breathe in and rise up, shoulders down, keeping chest lifted. And as you exhale, roll the chest forward, arms pointing skywards. Last one, breathe in, as you rise up, keep the chest lifted, shoulders down. And as you exhale, roll shoulders forward. Inhale, rise up for warrior 2. Extended warrior variation, placing your right forearm onto your right thigh. Sliding the left arm around the back, tucking it onto the right thigh. So you want to keep the emphasis on moving the thigh away from you. So you're not lying down. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, push your thigh forward with your right forearm. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, feel for lengthening out of your left side. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Now everyone breathe to sternum, feel. You're moving your chest forward. You should feel this. And as you exhale, both shoulders down, send your right sit bone back. Breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot or pigeon. Your right foot moves towards the left edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Veer down into pelvis. Breathe in, lift, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, as you fold forward, send your left leg back. Reach back into left big toe. Now breathe into your spot. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back onto the shoulders. Curl the toes of your left foot. Step back into downward facing dog. And feel for pushing floor away in downward dog. Bend the elbows, do turbo dog. Squeeze your elbows in. As you breathe, breathe into lower back, spreading ribs. As you exhale, send your sit bones back. Squeeze your elbows in. Feel for pushing the floor away. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in. Lift your left leg up. And exhale, lengthen it back. Now the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards the chest. And as you exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards your left armpit. And as you exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards your right armpit. And as you exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for a triangle. Your left foot is lined up with the back heel. The back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your feet, they're about 3 feet away from each other. Standing into your left leg, breathe in, reach your right arm to the floor. And then reach your left arm to the floor, right arm is reaching to the sky. Pressing down into your left leg, breathe in, glide your ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open as you reach your right fingertips to the sky. Now breathe in, press into your right foot, and then lengthen. Feel as if you lengthen for the right side of the body. And as you exhale, glide your left hip back. Keep lengthening the ribs away from you. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Left hand is onto the floor. Your next pose is head half moon. So as you breathe in, ease forward, press your left foot to the floor, lift your right leg up and reach it back. Feel for pushing the floor away. You can have your hand onto a block. Keep reaching your right heel away from you. And if you can go further, you're reaching your arm up towards the sky. You're going further and you want to try for the quarter moon. You're bending your right knee and reaching back. That thigh is reaching away from you. Now breathe in, feel for lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, reach back. Keep reaching the thigh away from you. If you're not in half moon, keep reaching the heel away from you. One more breath. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your left leg as you reach your right leg back. Vertical splits. Bring both hands to the floor And then reaching your right leg out and up to the sky. Pressing down into your left leg, breathing length and belly away from left thigh. And exhale, push the floor away. You can have your hands into, your arms into cobra, not cobra, turbo dog position. Last breath, as you breathe, keep lengthening, low ribs away from sacrum, belly away from pelvis. Now push the floor away on exhale as you send your right leg up and back. Hands to the floor. Inhale, step your right leg back, and then step your left leg back. Good. Plank. Plank. Reach back into heels. Low down on exhale. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Triangle, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Straighten your right leg. Straighten both legs. Your arms are reaching out to side. Pressing into your right leg, breathing, reaching your right arm down towards the floor as your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. That right hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the block, or the calf. Press into your right leg. Keep gliding ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, as you tuck your right sit bone under, reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Try to have the shoulders stacked. Shoulders above each other. Now breathe in, press into your left leg and lengthen for the whole of the left side of your body. And as you exhale, as you tuck your right sit bone under, left hip is gliding back. Place your right hand on, left hand onto left hip, place your right hand to the floor. Bend your right knee. And then inhale, ease forward and lift your left foot off the floor, reach it back. Straighten your right leg if you can. If you can go further, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Now breathe in, lift away from your right hip. And as you exhale, reach your left heel back as you reach your left arm up to sky. You're going further, go for a quarter moon, bend your left knee, grab hold of the ankle or foot, and then reach your left thigh away from you. Now breathe as you breathe, glide your ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, feel for opening out as you move your left thigh away. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Vertical splits, both hands are to the floor. And you're reaching your left leg out and up towards the sky. Walk your hands back towards your standing foot if you can. And as you press into your right foot, breathe in, glide your belly away from thigh. And as you exhale, push the floor away with both hands and your right foot as you send your left leg up to sky. One more like this, deep breath. And then exhale, release. Step your left leg back, and then step your right leg back for downward facing dog. Downward dog, feel for lengthening through the spine. Taking 2 breaths here. And then release. From there, your next pose is, I'm going to give you the option in this pose. I'll show you the pose. I'll show you the 2 options, and then you can choose the one that you want to do. Both of them against the wall. So you can do this pose, which is flying pigeon on the wall. So your hands are down onto the floor. My hands are, I would say, about 24 inches or so from the wall, 2 feet. Stepping up. So my top foot is to the wall. And now walk my hands closer to the wall. And then I'm on pigeon. My right knee is bent. And then bring in sternum foot. You can curl the toes under or straighten the legs. If you're here in pigeon, you stay here for about 3 to 5 breaths if you can. If you want to do flirting pigeon, then you're bending the knees and reaching it back up. Knees are bent to sit rows and lengthen it back up. The closer you're bringing your sternum to the wall, the more challenging this pose will be. So you do that 3 to 5 breaths on each side. Okay, so that's the first option. The second option is like splits on the wall, but the bottom foot is not on the floor. So in this instance, you're doing this. So my top foot is onto the wall, and I'm elevating. So I'm pushing the floor away. The bottom foot is away from the floor. You hold that for about 4 breaths on each side. And you step down. So when I say about 4 breaths, go as long as you can, but it's quite strong into shoulders. If you don't want to do that, then do, don't want to do that, then do arrow lunge. So here, in this position here, arrow lunge. That feels a bit strong on the shoulders coming to arrow lunge. Nice, Manny. Nice, Zoe. Really pull your belly in and keep moving the top foot away as you reach the bottom foot down. For those on Pigeon on the wall, try to get your foot that's in Pigeon a little bit more squared on the wall. Once you're done, step into downward facing dog. So everyone is into downward facing dog. So anchor into your left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up, and then reach it back. Send that leg way back. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest and hover. And as you breathe out, lengthening your right leg straight back. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your right armpit. And as you breathe out, lengthen it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your left armpit. And as you exhale, you're reaching it back. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Go lunge with your back toes curled under. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend the back knee and then reach your arms down. From here, twisting spinal twist. As you breathe in, reach your left arm straight forward. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm straight back. Press into your right foot. And then breathe in, lift your side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, lengthen. Keep sending that right arm back as you reach your left arm forward. Now breathe, lift sternum. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor. From here, bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot, or you can have the hand onto a block. You're coming into extended twisting warrior. Your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Press back into your left leg, breathe and lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you exhale, arcing the chest open to the right as you reach your right arm up. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, opening out towards the right. From here, place your right hand onto your left hip. Bend your right knee and bring your left hand forward about 10 inches on the outside of your right foot. And then ease your body forward. Lift your left leg up and then reach it back. So from here, if you want to go further, bend your left knee, reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle. And then you're moving your left thigh away from you. Deep breaths, inhale. And as you exhale, lengthen back. If you're not there, you can keep the hand onto sacrum, or you can reach your right arm up while sending your left leg back. Good, good. And then release, bring both hands to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. From downward facing dog. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge with your back toes curled under. Push the floor away as you rise up. Your arms are reaching up towards the sky. Reach back into your right heel. As you press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, telescoping ribs up. As you exhale, go a little deeper, reach your right heel away from you. Spinal twist, breathe in, reach your right arm straight forward. And as you exhale, reaching your left arm straight back. Press your left foot to the floor, and then breathe in, lift your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Breathe in as you lengthen the ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you go a little deeper. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. From here, bringing your right hand down on the outside of your left foot and reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Extended twisting warrior. You reach back into your right leg, breathe and lengthen ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, as you roll your chest open, reaching your arm to sky. Breathe into lower back as lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you open. Place your left hand onto sacrum. Bring your right hand forward 12 inches onto the outside of your left foot. And as you inhale, ease forward and lift your right leg up and reach it back. And if you can go further, you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. If you're going further still, bend your right knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot with your left hand, and move your right thigh back. Now breathe in and feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, sending your right thigh back. Deep breaths, inhale. And as you exhale, you're opening to left. Good. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Step back. Step it back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor weight in downward dog. From downward facing dog, as you breathe in, glide forward for plank. Push the floor away, and as you exhale, keep pushing. Breathe into cobra, move chest and reach forward, you're lengthening your legs back. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, rise up to your tiptoes. And as you exhale, lengthen through spine, push the floor away as you reach your sit bones back, heels to floor. Breathe in and rise up, very tips of toes. And exhale, lengthen through spine. Now wrap the shoulders if you can. Keeping heels as if you're closing armpits. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend the knees or step or hop the legs between the hands and come all the way down into a seated position. From here, reach your right leg straight forward and bring the left foot over the right, coming into half knee palm. Reach out, spread the toes. The sit bones presses down, breathe in, reach your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. You may be able to take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Deep breath, spread your ribs wide to armpits. Put your belly in, exhale as you fold. Breathe to heart, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away as you come up. So from here, flatten your left foot flat to the floor. Bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your left hip. Bring your right hand across and hug your left thigh towards the chest. And your left arm is either lined up with sacrum. Some of you will be able to bring the hand further forward. Some of you will be able to slide your right arm between your thigh and calf and bind the hands by your right hip. So choose whichever of those works for you. You can even use the strap to assist in the bind. If you're using the strap is between your left thigh and calf. So press down into your left sit bone. Inhale, lengthen out of left side. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Press your right foot, left foot to floor, and then breathe and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, twist to the left. Deep breath, inhale, breathe to heart. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, relax your shoulders away from ears. One more breath. And inhale, release. Change, straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. And your right foot has come over your left for half knee palm. Your left foot reaches forward, spreading the toes. Your right heel is by your left hip. Pressing into sit bones. Inhale, lengthening up. And exhale as you fold forward. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. Put your belly in, exhale as you fold. On the next breath, spread the breath into back ribs. And exhale as you fold. Connect your breath with your spot. Pull your belly in, exhale as fold. Inhale, release, ease on up. Flatten your right foot to the floor, easing the right foot towards your left hip. And then bring your left foot towards your right hip for classical spinal twist. Your left hand is coming across and it's hugging your thigh towards the chest. And your right arm is either lined up with sacrum or working the hands as close towards your left hip as you can. If you want to bind the hands, you can either bind the hands hand to hand or use a strap to bind. Press down into right sit bone. As you breathe in, lift out of the right side. And as you exhale, you're twisting to the left, to the right. Breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, twist to right. Deep breaths, inhale. As you exhale, as you twist to look to the right, soften your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath. Breathe, breathe to heart. And exhale as you twist. And inhale, release. Unwind your legs. And lie down onto your backs for Shavasana final pose. Let your arms relax down by your side and the shoulders down away from your ears. You can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor or soles of your feet together, or lengthen your legs forward. And let your back relax. Let your body just let go as much as you can. Relaxing the back of skull bones. Relax forehead. Relax eyes and eye sockets. Now relax your jaw. It's a good moment to open mouth and move your jaw from side to side. And then relax your jaw. Relax your neck. And let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Let go of your upper back. Feel your upper back spreading to the floor, into your mat, and relax your mid back and lower back. Relax hips and pelvis. And relax your thighs. Relax your knees, calves. Relax your shins and heels. And relax your feet and toes. Scanning your body and noticing where you're still holding on. And when you notice this, just try to let go a little bit more. Relax your belly, your diaphragm and chest. Relax triceps, biceps. And relax your forearms, your elbows, forearms, wrists. Relax your hands. Relax your face. Still your mind. And noticing how open your body feels now. As you lie here now, begin to feel the energy that is moving through you, in and around you. Feeling for drawing this energy into your body and allowing it to be spread through every cell into the body. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good. Give yourself time to take the really nice stretch. And then on the next breath, bend your knees, move your knees to chest. Hug your knees close. Allow your body to move side to side, forward and back. Roll to your left side. Keep your neck very relaxed. Right hand by chest, breathe in and push the floor away with your right hand as you come all the way on back up. Left arm supports your head and neck. Just come into a seated position. Bring your hands together. The thumbs are lightly touching the stone. Give yourself a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice. And thanking you for allowing me to guide practice today. Well done, everyone. 200 classes. Thank you. Deep inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.